stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USF's offense takes the field for the first time today. The Bulls won a tight win the last time these two got together.
That was a huge win for USF, too, because, David, you know, both of these schools, they're competing for the same kids within the state of Florida on their recruiting trail, and getting that win meant so much for their program. It helped them in their confidence, too, I think, coming into this one.
100%. It means a lot down there. These are kids that grew up playing high school football together against each other, recruiting the same school. So to get the win for USF was a big momentum swing in this series.
The Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Calls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Great place to start for this offense. The gift to the back. Jukes his way for more. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. To the air, it's Simmons. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure coming. Floats it out in space. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Riggs. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Simmons. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The run to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gives it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his man. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field. It's Fitzpatrick. Right on the money. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Unloads quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with the lone back. At the 35, he's got room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Battle for the Cyhawk going down today, guys, and we've got an update in the always entertaining game between the Cyclones and Hawkeyes. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Gets away from one. He's got space. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Off play action on first down. Touchdown Bulls! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. A strike downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. It's Ashley. At midfield, he's got room. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Knights. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield at Simmons. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch down the right side. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got stuffed on second down, and still they need 1 yard here on third and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Bulls can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Flips it out in the flat. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Wants to fire on second down. And that one's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Safe completion on the screen. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gage. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking downfield very late in the half. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, when UCF and USF get together, it's like a UFC match. Fiery and feisty. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Fellas, so much intrigue when UCF and USF face off. Let's get things back to you.
And the Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Trying to set the tone with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, what a move to get open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Bringing the heat. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. The sure hands. It's Thompson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looking to pass. It's Fitzpatrick. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Knights will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Lyons. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Snagged out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Got to away from trouble and got rid of it. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls moving quickly to the line. They'll run it, it's Gage. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll run the counter. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Quick strike complete. And tackled there by the defense. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Looking for a big play. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was working his way on the return for midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking for space. It's Gage. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gage. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Here's a heat. It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for... Oh, it's blocked!
Oh, and the defense needed that, right? If that field goal gets made here in the second half, all of a sudden it's a two-possession game. But by getting the block, they keep this thing really close. Let's see how their offense can respond.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Blade. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Here's some pressure. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Knights come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Got a man. It's Lee. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Ashley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Well, the head coach has to be happy with what he's seen from his offense here in Game 1. They didn't turn the football over, and here you are. You're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook. Victory formation.
The quarterback takes a knee. So in the war on I-4, it goes to the Knights as UCF outlast USF. Thanks so much for spending some time